Hello everyone, today we're playing a little bit of Skyrim. We're going to be attempting to make our way through the rest of this black book, as well as finishing off that dungeon we found it in. Nothing here. What just happened there? What's going on? Oh, that would have been great to have then. So anytime I take an item, that happens. Or is it because I was in the dark? It's the dark. Great. Meaning I'm going to have to take on enemies from a greater distance than normal. Which, I mean, can be done. But also, I don't like having to do it. I'm not allowed to have access to that. That's fine. I didn't want it anyways. Flame thrall. That's nice. Definitely learning that. Real quick, we're gonna learn that spell. should do a conjuration build soon. Sallow Regent. Which ones are you gonna give me? What you gonna do? Seeker of Might. Combat skills are 10% more effective. Nah. Seeker of Sorcery. Spells cost 10% less magic. Stealth skills are 10% more effective. Well, you know I've got to do this. I mean, my sneak is good, and I've got plenty of magic and a high regeneration rate, so spells are not going to be an issue. Disorientating, but okay. Now let's see what that shout was that I gained. Cyclone. Oh yeah, that's a fun one. That's where the rest of that went. Oh my. Okay, time to loot a little. Now, I do apologize that I didn't get the warning out in time, but, yeah, arachnophobia warning. You have been warned. I know it's a little late, but I mean, better late than never. How did that bounce back? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. Really? Okay then. I'll get that last. Hello, you're gonna be fun. Okay, those are done. Now, what do we do next? There are more in there, but yeah, I know it's taking some time. Hello, that's a new one for me. Map updated. Cool. I'll have to check that out later. Hey, I can take a nap. Oh, that's totally not unsettling. Okay, that's just starting to gross me out. Nasty noises. Very, very nasty. Maybe I can... Oh gosh, you're all the way up there. If I can do Wall of Storms, will that do any good? Apparently, yes. finally done it. I knew she'd eventually crack. I probably should have left when I had the chance. The untapped power within these spiders has finally gone to Marilar's head. Who would have thought these tiny albino creatures had the ability to harness such magic? Being locked in this cage is frustrating, of course, but it is keeping me even more focused on my work. What did she think I was going to do anyways? As my sister, she must have known how devoted I am to this work. Although I can't fault her for her actions right now, who knows what kind of fumes these experiments have been giving off or what effect they have on the human brain. At least I'm alright, or maybe I'm not, but I think I am. Could these experiences be having the same effect on me that they are on her? Magnificent. Words, please. Word properly. Magnificent. It seems as though you can combine any of one of the base spiders with a modifier to tweak its behavior. For instance, if just imbuing an albino pod with a ruby seems to create a spider that jumps at its victims and proceeds to explode. But by simply adding a salt pile to the mix, it creates the same manner of spider, but instead of jumping and exploding, it emits flames from its body. I'd experiment with more of these behaviors, but it seems the bandits we test the mind control spiders on are all still locked away. Marilar doesn't want me to let them out. Maybe there are too many in there for her to handle. I heard her muttering to herself earlier today. She was saying things like, "The spiders are mine. They'll listen to me. What exactly is she planning?" I hope she's not attempting to enter the blocked off room in the main chamber. She knows we specifically sealed it after hearing the odd chanting coming from that direction. Then again, what she used to know may not matter right now. Considering the state she's been in, I hope she'll be alright. That seems to be it. Oh, and meanwhile I have next to no salt piles on me, I think. I've only tried a few combinations, but things look promising. Here's what I've discovered so far. Ruby plus albino pod equals jumping flame spider. Ruby plus damaged pod equals exploding flame spider. Ruby plus salt pile plus damaged pod equals... I don't know. Ruby plus salt pile plus albino pod flame cloak spider. Looking at the results, it seems as though the purity of the gem could enhance the imbuing process in some unforeseen way. Perhaps I could, if I could get my hands on a flawless ruby. I also theorize that if one were to mix any of the ingredients in the previous experiments, a new discovery is likely to be made. Upon further inspection of both a diamond and garnet, it seems they don't contain the necessary power required. I know for a fact that a ruby works as seen in my previous experiments. Next, I'll see how the reaction works with an amethyst, emerald, or even sapphire. There must be other types of spiders out there. Who knows what other kinds of imbuing processes have taken place. We'd best keep our eyes open. The source of the interaction will most likely be nearby whatever new species we find. Well, let's give it a shot. I just read it, and now I need to read it again. Not that one. was from. That was from something completely different. Spider experiments, okay. Ruby plus salt pile plus damage pot. That's what I need to focus on. Do I have any rubies? I hope I do. Oh wait, yeah, of course I do. I've been constantly mining them. Let's see. Plus a salt pile. Okay. Let's try with an hold on, which one did it say it was? Ah, crud. We're gonna try and go over each combination if possible, but there is no guarantee. Upon further inspection, diamond and garnet. So diamond and garnets are not necessary. Got it. So what about an amethyst? Shock cloaked. Ooh. The question here is, though, okay, if alright, ruby plus damage pod equals exploding. Ruby plus albino pod equals jumping flame spider. Okay. So the jumping flame spider jumps and then I guess sticks to you, doing damage over time until it dies or just lights you on fire. I don't know. The exploding one's obvious. Flame cloaked. I don't know. I've only encountered certain ones, and, well... I've got an amethyst with its salt and a regular pod before, so let's do a damaged one. Exploding shock spiders, got it. Okay, so the salt piles do not mix with damaged pods. Got it. So, break up the pod. So we've done amethyst, we've done ruby. I wonder if... They said diamond and garnet don't work. But they didn't mention flawless diamond or garnet. Let's try an emerald. I believe those will produce a poison one. Poison cloaked. Got it. Okay, so now with the damaged pod. Exploding poison spider, got it. What else can we do? Flawless amethyst, diamond, emerald, garnet, ruby, and sapphire. I haven't tried a sapphire yet. They said garnet and diamond normally don't have the power required, so let's go with a regular sapphire then. Making sure I don't miss any options along the way, preferably. I've got plenty of rubies. Do I have anything past sapphire? Nothing? Okay. Yeah, frost. What do I have so far? Oh gosh. Would it be on the experiment book? I'm hoping so. No, it's not there. I did not mean to drop that. Ah. Amethyst. amethyst, emerald, emerald, blah 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 blah. So we've only done the exploding frost spider, which is sapphire plus damage pod. We're gonna go ahead and get the rest. I passed over it, my bad. Okay. Okay, now for the fun parts. We've learned that okay, for the exploding ones, it's regular pods. We want the jumping ones because they're going to be much, much better. Which means we're going to want to add salt. The jumping and the exploding are the main ones we want. Alright, so we're going to need to add salt. To any mixture that we make, if possible. First things first, we're going to test out the theory of using flawless garnet and diamond. I doubt they're going to do anything, but okay, flawless diamond does nothing. What about the garnet? Nothing. What is flawless? Amethyst, what do you do? Oh, it doubles the recipe. Interesting. I like that. We're gonna be using the flawless then, because I only have so many of these pods. Exploding is that. No, we don't want the cloaked, we want the jumping. We need to stop using the salt. So test one more little trick. I want to see if I can do multiple at once. I'm going to do so with the emeralds, just regular. Because I'm not wasting a ton of flawless gems. If I get 6 out of it, then... Oh, but I can do that. Okay, got it. It can only do so many at a time. I want the shock in the fire. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Now we're gonna do it with... I'll do the rest of these off camera, and I'll see you all in the next episode. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and have a wonderful day. Until next time.